Well, W7 Live, we are live at Slinger High School tonight for tonight's WIAA North Shore Conference girls volleyball matchup between the West Bend East Suns and the Slinger Owls. Gary Whipperman, W7, here live. We're just about 5 minutes away from the pregame festivities. Girls are on the floor warming up, as you can see. Should be a fantastic game. If the JV game is any indication, we're in for a doozy tonight. And took a poll earlier to see how many sets people thought that this would go regardless of the winner, so I'm going to give you the results of that in a few minutes. Stick around. Should be a great night for girls volleyball. It should be a fantastic event tonight. We have first-rate accommodations here at Slinger tonight. I can't even tell you. We are, let me give you the vantage point that I'm looking at right here. We are in the nest at Slinger High School. We're in the Owl's Nest. There's no place we'd rather be. This is fantastic. Thanks to AD Mike Daniel for his help. Tony Dobson, of course, for all he's done to help kind of get us promoted with Slinger and getting us hooked up. We're thrilled to be here and excited to start our relationship with the Slinger girls athletics. So it should be a fantastic match tonight. We're going to take a quick break. We'll let you watch kind of the on the floor things as we get finalized and ready to go. You're watching Slinger girls volleyball on W7 Live. Well, W7 Live, we are back live pregame here this evening. West Bend East and Slinger in a North Shore Conference battle. Both teams coming in 4 wins and 1 loss in the North Shore Conference. Playing at Slinger, this is their only regular season meeting of the year. Lots of storylines, lots of drama in this one tonight, and we'll walk you through all that. But should be a fantastic event tonight. Bleachers starting to fill up. I think we're going to get a pretty full house here tonight, too, for this one, which is always great to see for girls' events. So if you're tuning in, you really want to stick around and enjoy a great match tonight. We've got a lot of things to talk about, a lot of storylines. We're still about 6 minutes away from National Anthem and starting lineups, so we're going to take a break, and we'll be back. It's West Bend East at Slinger girls volleyball. It's as good as it gets in the North Shore Conference. You're watching it on W7 Live. W7 Live, we are ready for National Anthem and pregame. Turn over to PA announcer and get things kicked off. Enjoy it. Well, starting lineup's done, national anthem done. I want to introduce a special guest that we have going to call the game with us tonight. Gadal Kaiser from the West Bend Daily News. Goodell, welcome. You guys cover a lot of North Shore activity, a lot of athletics, obviously. Just tell our viewers a little bit about what you do and your role with the paper.
First off, thanks for having me. I'm the sports editor of the paper. You're right. The North Shore Conference is our base in Washington County. We got 4 schools, West Bend, both of them, Slinger and Hartford, and I mean we cover a lot of other schools. But tonight, obviously, it's all about the North Shore County and 2 very, very good volleyball teams, from what I understand.
For sure. Well, Goodell Kaiser again, our special guest tonight. He'll be calling the game with us from the West Bend Daily News. And he and I kind of connected through Twitter and traded messages back and forth. And I said, hey, if you're ever in the area. And he said, hey, if you're ever in the area. And as luck would have it, tonight we're both in the area. So we said, hey, let's do a game together. So here we are, better or worse. You're stuck with us tonight. We're ready to get things started. First serve, West Bend will kick things off. And I'm going to encourage Goodell to put it in comments anywhere he feels like. Whatever he sees, I know our folks will enjoy hearing. Suns with the first serve. No score just underway. North Shore Conference girls volleyball. Boy, nice drop in right there by 5. That is, no, that's, I'm sorry, I'm looking at those. See, I'm off to a slow start. Hannah Murray for Slinger. Murray will serve. And West Bend answers 1-1.
That was a nice point by Sydney Spaeth. Just went up there straight up for a block, ended up getting the kill.
Boy, great crowd here tonight, Goodell, right? I mean, this is great atmosphere for girls volleyball. This is as good as it gets.
Oh, my God.
1-1 first set. Boy, nice swing by 12. Abby Garrich, we'll hear her name a lot tonight. She's for the leader on this team, just a junior, so she's got another year left. 2-1 West Bend East. Great serve, nice up by Murray. Got to get it over now. Free ball coming for West Bend. Got to get it back over. They're giving West Bend a lot of free balls here to start this first set. Nice job. Aaron Gillen on the up there, the libero. Uh-oh. Communication breakdown there for the Owls, right at the donut. You got to have that communication there, Goodell. That's where it's critical.
Exactly, and if you notice, the first 4 volleys, they've gone right to Abby. So, yeah, you said she's going to be a big part of this. She will be as long as she's in the front row.
3-1 Suns. Just like she planned it, right?
You love those and you hate those kind of aces because you're just like, oh, if it had just gotten over cleanly.
Right. Ellie Schultz from Economo convinced me that we plan up that way. That's how we serve them. 4-1 West Bend. Murray has it go up and out. 5-1. Suns off and running here.
And as you said before, it's a big crowd. East brought their entire student section, I think.
Yeah, boy, they brought everybody.
Nice save there.
5-1 West Bend East. You know, one thing I'm noticing right away, Goodell, is West Bend has done a great job of getting Slinger out of being able to run their offense. I mean, they're not able to get anything going here. They're simply reacting to everything that's happening, which is exactly what West Bend wants.
Clearly, I mean, that's what you got to do against good volleyball teams.
Well, they've taken Slinger out of their rhythm here. 6-1 first set. Maybe some nerves for the Owls here. Nice block, but out.
Kill by Abby.
That
again.
was Becker. 7-1 timeout, Slinger. First set, it's West Bend East 7, Slinger 1. We'll take a quick break. You're watching W7 Live. W7 Live, we are back. 7-1, West Bend East.
You mentioned earlier that, Slinger might be a little nervous. Obviously, this is Colleen Hassey's first game against her old school, and,
I think Coach Hassey's probably a little nervous.
Well, yeah.
You'd expect that.
You'd think it shouldn't affect the kids, but sometimes it does.
I think it does. I think the kids, want to have a good showing for her and to show how much, they, appreciate her and would run through walls for her. Get that from kids. Boy, nice swing. I didn't see who that was. Sydney Spaeth on the swing.
That's her
Beautiful.
Second kill tonight.
Boy, you got to start doing games with me from now on, buddy. He's got numbers. He's doing it all over here. I'm just the chucklehead just yapping.
Oh, we're all chuckleheads just yapping at times.
Right.
Almost.
Good effort by Aaron Gillen, junior libero for Slinger. Older sister Emily at Whitewater watching tonight get all. You probably covered her in her time here at Slinger.
Either me or my colleague Adam Lindemer did.
Nice swing there by Riley Alton. But West Bend has an answer. It's 9-1 first set. West Bend East in control.
They're picking up everything.
It's been an 8-0 run here in this first set. Wow.
Abby
Garrett again. 10-1.
That's also her second kill.
You know what's funny is this almost, I don't know if you're able to watch the Hartford Slinger game we did last week. It kind of reminds me of that too because Slinger just came in and took the air right out of the building, and Hartford was never in it.
Yep, and that might get credited as an ace if it was either that or it's a obvious error on Slinger, and they're not. I don't know what's going on with them.
11-1 first set. West Bend East. Is that a double?
That looked like it was a two-hit call.
Two-hit call on West Bend East, and boy, the students don't like it. We may have more East students here tonight than Slinger students.
Maybe, we'll see. Probably.
Mr. Daniel probably won't like hearing that, but nice block.
Good pick up by Katie Albrecht there.
Wait, East just has an answer on everything, it seems like, so far.
Yes, it does.
And there's a point for the Owls. 11-3. Abby Becker to serve for Slinger. (11-3) first set. A good rally here back and forth. Nice block.
But it's picked up again.
Picked up again.
It's probably a two-hit error.
Kind of feel like maybe Slinger's starting to settle down a little bit now. 11-4.
Nice kill by Megan Malwitz in the back row.
Well, when you can do things from the back row, it opens up so many different opportunities for you as a team. And East looks really good here in this first set.
They look poised. They look nothing like the team I've seen, the last couple years.
That's the thing with volleyball. It's such a momentum sport. I mean, it's just it's crazy how right off the old noggin.
Ow. That's more. I don't want to say embarrassing, but that's more that than anything else.
Elise Gillen. It's 13-4 West Bend East. Boy, if you could pick anything that could go wrong, they've had it. Out, of course.
Yep, hit long. I think at this point, you always want to tell them to try and keep crawling and keep crawling and keep crawling. At this point, it might be, okay, let's get on to the next set after we finish this.
Right.
Finish strong, but let's refocus. Somebody was in the net for Slinger.
Wow, 15-4. We were going to have a mic on Coach Hassey tonight. It didn't work out, but I'm kind of glad it didn't. I'd be afraid of what I might hear.
Yeah,
we got virgin ears here, Gadal. I don't know if I can hear some of that stuff.
We might have to, get the 7-second delay going if we had done that. That was a nice swing.
15-4.
We'll see what happens with Slinger now that Mandy Bohm is in the middle. See if that helps them out a lot.
Yeah, 6'3" senior Bohm. That's the Riley Alton I saw last week, right down the line on the swing. Nice job, 15-5.
So maybe if you're Coach Hassey, you go, okay, before they get to 20, let's get to 10. Just small
little victories here, right?
Exactly. Little victories and see what happens.
Umhofer on the serve here for Slinger. Junior.
I wonder. There's an ace.
Just what the doctor ordered, 15-6. Umhofer, 89.7% server. One of the best on the team. And
there's
another ace.
ace.
2 in a row. 15-7.
See? Here's where you keep building.
Yep, little thing, just one at a time.
Wonder if anybody's going to have a chat with the East student section. They've been really rowdy.
Yeah, they are. That's the right word, rowdy.
And they do it at
Disruptive.
home. Yeah, they do it at home, which is good. But you're also in the opposing gym.
We're not seeing the velocity from Alton that I saw last week. I wonder if almost played a little bit tentative here and not one to maybe trying to aim it rather than just rear back and crush
nice
it.
Dump by
Was that Becker?
No, that was Elise Drifka with the dump.
Drifka. Well, just like that, 15-8. It was 11-1, so a 7-4 run now for the Owls.
See, and as you said before, momentum in volleyball is incredibly fickle.
It's everything.
I mean, I could really see this coming out 16-15 with the Owls on top.
Crazy.
Maybe. Seen stranger things.
Nice block by Alden, but again, saved by West Bend. That's going to be out. 15-9.
And here we go.
And this is a server where you kind of get in that zone. I mean, she's got 3 in a row, and I dare even say that because now she'll hit it in the net for even saying that. But you kind of get in that zone where it feels right. And you can get some momentum going. That's what they're doing right now. 15-9 West Bend East, first set.
Megan Malwitz was on a run like that earlier.
Yes. Oh, good job by West Bend East, keeping it alive. Riley Alton, cross-court swing, 15-10.
I might have called that, maybe?
Well, she's went down the line probably 3 or 4 times in a row, and that was a good change of pace to go cross-court. I don't think they were expecting that.
Well, no, they had everybody on our right side moved up.
Yep. 15-10. Oh, nice up by Umhofer. Boy, way to sacrifice.
Ooh, that was an incredible move by Katie Albrecht.
Alton's starting to feel it now. You can give that point to Jessie Umhofer for the sacrifice she made in saving that ball. That was fantastic. 15-11. Coach Blazer may be looking for a timeout here pretty soon. And the students have woken up as well.
See, all it takes is a good run to get the students off.
Alton on the block. Lawrence Klein Jr., hello, my friend. Hope you're doing well.
The timeout.
Timeout, West Bend East. It's 15-12. West Bend East after an 11-1 start. It's been 11-4 Slinger. You're watching W7 Live. We'll be right back. W7 Live, we are back 15-12 in favor of West Bend East. First set. Was that Garrett?
I believe that was. I'm going to go ahead and say
yes.
It probably was. Missed the play because I was staring at my play sheet.
Abby Garrett on the swing. 16-12. West Bend East right away after that timeout comes in and gets a point.
Nice. Ooh. Abby Gymnastic called for the double hit there.
Double hit.
It was a good block to start off.
Yeah, it was. Got to let it go from there, though.
Yeah.
16-13.
Nice serve by Alton.
Nice block. Mandy Bohm.
Of course.
That helps when you're 6'3".
I wouldn't know anything about that being, a foot shorter, but yeah, I'm sure it does.
I didn't want to comment that your legs were swinging on the stool there, but
it happens.
16-14 in favor of West Bend East, and boy, Slinger has come roaring back in this first set. Mandy Bohm again, good up by West Bend.
That was called out. That was called out. Otherwise, it was a good move by Lexi Darko.
Lexi Dark. I think your point earlier was right on, and that is, hey, win a couple at a time and claw your way back, and they've done exactly that. They're now within 1 point. Beg your pardon. We're tied. 16-16.
So I don't know whether to call myself a jinx or a prophet.
I go with genius. How about that? Let's compromise on genius. 16-16.
From the back
row.
That
Nice
was a
job.
Nice kill by Megan Malwitz. That's at least the third time so far we've seen a back row kill.
Megan Malwitz on the swing. That was very nice. Right on the line, right on the paint, just the way they draw it up. 17-16 Suns. Nice up. That's Darko.
That's Darko, yep.
Lexi Darko on the swing, 18-16. Mandy Bohm, boy, she came down hard on that one. 18-17, Bohm checks out. Erin Gillen to serve.
Now the question will be is, as that heel goes out of bounds for another Slinger point. Now the question will be is, what does East do to counter the fact and to get back ahead now that Mandy Bohm is out? Can they do something?
18-18, and unforced error. Serve goes out, 19-18, West Bend.
Service errors are the bane of coaches' existence.
You know, it's too bad for either team that loses the first set. West Bend after having such a huge lead, and Slinger after such a huge comeback.
Yes, but that's why you play.
You know, you wonder what it's going to do to the other team, to the team that loses this one in the second set. Nice job there. Well, let's get through the first set first, I suppose. 19-19.
Abby Becker with that kill, straight at a player.
Good old Riley, how do you pronounce her last name? W-E-I-X?
No idea.
I don't think it's pronounced no idea. I think it's like Wikes or.
Fair enough.
19-19. Nice job by Becker.
With the, I guess that was maybe a block?
I think you'd call that a block.
Oh, I mean.
Your note taking is meticulous, my friend.
Yeah, try and read this later.
I can't read it now, but I know you can.
Block, another block for. Okay, well, I guess they figured out something.
Timeout. I didn't see who called it. East called the timeout. 21-19. His first set. Well, living up to billing so far, I would say, after kind of a weird start. I mean, this is what we thought.
Yeah, I mean, it was 11-1, and now East has been on what is that? 18-2. I can't do math. I can't do simple math anymore.
Carry the 4. Let's go with 20-8, something like that.
Sure.
Somewhere in that vicinity.
That sounds about right. Again, math never my strong suit, which is why I just watch the games.
Right.
I can supposedly do sports math every so often.
Boy, this would be huge for Slinger to take this first set.
It would be amazing for them to be able to hold on.
21-19.
Drifko with the serve.
Out.
So far, they've had 2 service errors. East has not had any. That's probably why they've been able to come back, too.
Well, I think East has played very clean, but it seems like when they got that lead, they kind of got very conservative also. Good block.
Good block by Megan Lemke.
With help from Spaeth, Sydney Spaeth. Well, 21-21.
Sorry, that was Spaeth. I read the number wrong.
Albrecht to serve for East. Right, that's the way she planned it.
Yep.
Darko, deep.
Grace Johnson, a little.
Oh, that was Johnson. My bad. I thought that was Darko. Yep, you're right. Grace Johnson.
Little too deep on that one, but I mean, she swings for the fences all the time.
Well, 22-21 Owls. Hannah Murray now to serve for Slinger. Murray a 92% server, and you can see why.
And there, Johnson gets it.
I don't think they were expecting that one, Goodall. That was a nice swing by Grace Johnson. We're tied up at 22.
Again, Mandy Bohm not in there right now, so you can swing through somebody.
That's right. You don't have the 6'3" tower in the middle.
Megan Malowitz on the serve here, trying to give him the lead.
Riley, no idea.
I believe it's Wex.
Wex. Riley Wex.
I'm not 100% sure.
I'm going to give you credit for the no idea pronunciation. When I see Riley, I'm going to let her know.
Great. That'll endear me to her and her family.
23-22 Slinger. Oh, nice job by No Idea on that one. Yeah, I'm gonna work that to death. Don't worry.
No problem.
24-22, set point. Boy, Coach Hassey's fired up.
Yes, she is.
Love it.
Yes, she is.
I just love her intensity. It is just fantastic. Oh.
Guess who's back in the middle there?
Yep. Mandy Bohm in the middle.
Nice
dump, but Drifka, but good response by West Bend. Riley Alton! And the first set goes to the Owls, 25-22.
Yeah, 15 minutes ago, we wouldn't have said that at all.
Oh. You're watching North Shore Conference Girls Volleyball on W7 Live. We'll be right back. Well, can set two be as entertaining as set one? We're going to find out. Slinger on the serve. Boy, Garrich has the velocity on that swing.
Yep. And she's also got placement. Oh.
Thought that might have been a double there. Guess not.
Nope. Just a standing error by East.
Elise Gillen and Becker team up for the point On the block, 1-0 Slinger, second set. They won the first one 25-22. Get anything jump out at you from numbers standpoint in the first set? Anything catch your attention?
I would have liked to have said I totaled numbers up, but not really. I was too busy trying to decipher my stuff.
I thought maybe you were playing Candy Crush or something like that.
No. Well, actually, I was just telling everybody about the broadcast and where we're at the set.
Fantastic. 1-1. Oh, nice serve by Abby.
There we go.
Lexi Darko.
Lexi Darko with the... She might have gotten that first kill too. Wasn't 100% sure, but they're off to a better start this time, it looks like. Oh, well, no. Exactly the same start. 2-1, just like last time.
2-1 in favor of West Bend East for second set.
That was a block, I think, by Becker.
3-1 East. This looks familiar.
And Abby Gymnastic with the kill right there. That was a well-placed, she saw where the defense was, she saw where it wasn't, said, okay, I'm going to just dump it right over the net.
I try to give as many nicknames to girls as I can, but with a name like Trinastic, it's so simple. I mean, what else could it be but fantastic?
You and a colleague of mine think exactly alike, and that's perfect.
5-1 West Bend East.
This is shaping up to be just like last
You're exactly right. It's a carbon copy of set one.
But there's a kill.
There's a kill
by Riley Wex. Or
no idea.
Yes. I'm never living that down.
Probably not. My kids still have things that they're not living down from 20 years ago and still get them on. 5-2 in favor of East. Is that a lift?
That was a lift, it looks like.
(6-2) East. On the serve will be number 13, Kelly. Is that new? Kelly New?
Kelly New, Kelly Nye.
Kelly New, Nye, now, forever. Oh, nice job.
Nice job by Riley.
That's Riley Wex. Nice cross-court swing there. That was really nice.
Yeah. And with the way East was playing, she knew exactly where to go to get it off the tips at the net.
Good serve. 6-3, second set.
Two hits
on East. 6-4.
I think he called that a touch late.
Yeah, that was a little late. Darko.
Slinger went into the net.
7-4.
Katie Albrecht with the serve. Good serve. Oh,
nice job, Mandy Bohm.
Mandy Bohm with the kill. I mean, you can't guard against 6'3". There's no way to.
What's she doing next year? Do you know? Do you know if where she's going to play? I assume she's going to play somewhere next year.
I really do not know. I presume she'll be getting looks from all the D2 and D3 schools.
Would have to say so for sure.
Again, 6'3", you can't teach it.
Yeah, no, that's right. That's exactly right. You can't teach 6'3".
A nice kill by Grace Johnson. Nice awareness too to notice they'd blocked it right off the boundary marker, and call out and say, "Where's the call?"
Is that what that was?
Yes, that's what that was.
8-5.
Walton with the big swing. And Mandy Bohm again with the big swing, but it's picked up. That was, ooh.
That Garage?
That was Garage right off the, end part of the wrist of Gillen.
9-5.
As she was diving for it. Yeah, those are the ones you hate to see.
Yeah.
Say this, Megan Malwitz is playing some great defense when she's in the back row.
Nice block by Bohm.
Of course.
Free ball coming for East, maybe. Nope.
Riley Alton hit the ball.
Alton misses on the swing. It's 10-5 East. Second set, first one went to Slinger, 25-22 after being down by as many as 11 in the first set. The Owls come back to win the first one. Second set kind of looked the same as the first. West Bend jumping out right away, and they lead by 5, 10-5. Megan Malwitz on the serve for East. Oh, didn't know what to do with that one. Off of Gillen, another point for East, 11-5.
And there's a timeout.
Timeout, Slinger will take it with him. 11-5, second set, West Bend East. You're watching W7 Live. Well, we took a poll earlier today and asking how many sets people thought that this match would go tonight.
Let me guess. 5.
You are correct, sir. 42% said 5, 33% said 4, and 25% said 3. The ones that said 3 are clearly homers on each side, most likely.
Can I tell you something?
You picked 3, didn't you?
No, but I cheated and saw the results.
12-5 in favor of West Bend East.
Nice kill there by Sydney Spaeth. You know, she doesn't look it, but she's a high jumper, which means...
Is that right?
Yes, which means she can get up.
She's vertical.
Yes, very much so.
Right into the net, Malwitz.
I think that's their first service error of the entire match. I mean, I'll have to double check.
Well, you'll take that, won't you?
If you're a Slinger, yes, you will.
13-6. Just like they drew it up.
That was a great play.
Boy, there was a lot of space in that back row, and Slinger did not take advantage of it there. And West Bend East makes them pay for it. Boy, the whole side in the back on our side was wide open.
I mean, and again, going back to that first save, it was save right to setter, put it exactly where the swing needed to be to keep the rally going.
14-6.
And now we've got a sub coming in because
well, now the Slinger students are getting into it.
And there's an ace by Malwitz. It's gonna happen. I'm sorry, that wasn't Malwitz. That was Ronnie Sadonikow. Thank you. That was Ronnie Sadonikow with the ace there.
Sadonikow, that's it. All right.
Good move by Trinastic. Oh!
Oh, just
Almost.
out.
Almost by Mulwitz.
Mulwitz.
That would have... I've seen stranger things happen.
That would have been something, though.
But, I mean, it's plays like that where if you're Sarah Blazer, you're like, okay, we're good. We're fine.
We're okay losing. I mean, we can lose points like that if that's how it's going to be, right?
Exactly.
Blazer, the head coach for West Bend East, actually went to high school at Slinger. Well, went to West Bend West for a year and then Slinger for 3 years.
Yep. And then played at Marquette.
Yeah, I think Rice University for a year, then transferred to Marquette for 3 years.
MU rah-rah.
Yep.
I got to say it. I'd be a bad alum if I didn't.
15-7 in favor of East in the second set. Trying to even it up.
They're just
They
getting
got an answer
everything.
for everything.
They're getting to everything, and that should be a touch, and that should be a kill by Garrich. And it is.
I love the energy of those students. I mean, they brought everybody, and they're fired up for this match. 16-7.
Oh, they're bringing out the giant heads.
Here's Gulrich again, out this time.
Little too much touch on that one, but again, swingers swing, and if you're fine with that, as long as it's good effort and you have a plan and you're not just aimlessly hitting.
16-8, second set. And the Owls answer.
That was Abby Becker again with that kill on an overpass. That's one of the rare mistakes East has made so far tonight.
16-9. Back row swing there. Now's the crucial time. Will West Bend be able to close the door here? They're up 17-9, second set.
Yeah, and I mean, we saw last time they had a little bit of an issue.
18-9. They look comfortable and in control now. Gulrich on the serve. That's out. Grace Johnson. Johnson was all conference honorable mention last year, as was Gulrich for West Bend East. Well, you look at the all conference list from last year, you could always see a ton of seniors.
Yeah, which means it's going to be anybody's game this year. I mean, if you look around the conference right now, Cedarburg's what, 5-0 leading? I don't think anybody would have had that. Nice kill by Johnson again.
Abby Neidinger just checked in with us on Instagram, saying her best friend, Elise Drifka, number 4, is playing tonight, and took a snapshot of her and sending out. Abby over at Oakland University this year playing volleyball as a freshman, all conference here last year.
And she's doing pretty good over at Oakland from what I understand.
Yep.
Getting a lot of playing time.
19-10.
And Grace Johnson.
Grace Johnson,
swing.
She's got it figured out in that front row right now.
I think they called Slinger for girl being in the net, but regardless, Grace Johnson knows that left side. That's her power side.
Slinger desperately needs to stop this run here, and they do
Riley
just that.
does it.
Riley Alton on the swing, 20-11. Andy Bohm is back in.
Even from up here, she's tall.
Abby Becker on the serve for the Owls. We're up here in the Owl's Nest, Goodall. This is a great spot.
Yes, it is. And Grace Johnson with another kill. Before I was, yeah, no, this, you were 100% right when I talked to you pre-match, and you said this is the place to be.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been sitting in bleachers for years and years and years. A place like this is a place to actually watch and, understand what's going on.
You weren't hanging around with the right people. That's, that's the whole issue here. You got to get insider access like we got here, We come in, look where you are now. Got a headset on, you're up in the nest. You know people. You've been around way longer than me, my friend.
Yeah.
22-11.
But it's the knowing people that helps, right?
Well, I think we both can agree
serve.
It's good to have friends for sure.
Good serve there by Katie Albrecht.
23-11. Closing in on set point for the Suns in set number 2. Right into the net.
Katie Albrecht.
Albrecht.
Again, that's only their second service error of the entire match, which maybe third, which you can live with that. I mean, 3 through nearly 2 full sets.
Nice swing by Alton, Riley Alton. 23-13.
Okay.
I mean, if you're Slinger, you're more terrified of 24 than anything else, I think.
Yeah.
Because 24 is tough to overcome. That serve was borderline of being out.
I didn't think it was going to get over the net.
Alton
with the... Oh.
Nice effort by Albrecht,
Good
but it's going to be out.
Albrecht.
Good work by Katie Albrecht. But Riley Alton with a nice swing to make it 23-14.
And I don't know what, never mind.
I believe it's pronounced no idea.
Yeah, sure, let's go with that. Nice placement by Grace Johnson right there.
Great block. Guess who? The big in the middle.
Nope, it went off a Bohm out of bounds.
Oh.
Yep, I was looking to see because both teams started celebrating and they pointed out of bounds.
See, I always celebrate too early at all. That's my issue.
Yeah.
24-14 set point for East. Can they close it out here?
I mean, if it's a birthday, sure, go ahead, celebrate early. That was
in.
That was barely in by Mandy Bohm.
Hey, we'll take barely anytime. 24-15.
You just want to keep watching more volleyball,
I
don't you?
I do. This is fun. One of my best friends, George Satiro's head coach of the Hale Huskies, kind of turned me on and said, hey, once you start doing it, you'll really find out that you really, really like it. And boy, do I like it. It's fun.
Well, there's so much action. Sydney Spaeth.
Set 2 goes to the Suns. Sydney Spaeth on the swing. It's a lot of S's. We're tied at 1 set each. If you had 3 sets in the pool, you're out.
If
we're going to go at least 4
sets in the pool. I'm going to say you're probably going to be out after this one. Well,
probably after the next one anyway, for sure.
Yeah. See, that's me and not knowing math.
There's
again.
that math. Yeah, it always comes. They always say you use this stuff after you graduate. You never believed them, but you do use it.
I said I write for a living. I don't need math. The scoreboard tells me what the final score is. That's all I need.
You're watching W7 Live. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with the third set. It's 1 set each here at Slinger High School, West Bend East and Slinger in a North Shore Conference girls volleyball. We'll be right back. Well, W7 Live, we're back for set 3, one each. Slinger took the first one, 25-22. East came back 25-17. And now set 3.
Was it?
East on the serve. Taylor New. Alton from the back row. Uh-oh.
What? That was a miscommunication?
Yep.
Some sort of jumble.
It's all communication is what I learned from what I've seen so far. That's really everything.
Yep.
Uh-oh, 2-0 again.
Yes.
It's a quick jump for East. That's been the theme so far tonight.
They've scored the first point in no, they haven't scored. Have they scored the first point?
I think they've scored the first point in all 3 sets.
See, this is where being able to read my notes would have helped. Mandy Bohm with the shot that East can't pick up.
Drew Pellin from our friends at New Berlin Eisenhower. Good evening, my friend. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Good to see you on as always. 2-1 in favor of East. Alton tried to dump that right in the fireplace. But again, you said it earlier and you're right on the money. East just has an answer on everything that Slinger's trying to do.
I mean, truthfully, it probably should be 2-0 if East hadn't, struggled a little bit there in the middle of that first set.
You could say, well, hey, Coach Hassey knows their players, at East, and that gives them an advantage. But you know what? Those players know Coach Hassey, too.
Yep. And that is a kill by Mandy Baum, I believe.
3-2 in the third set.
I think that's Slinger's first lead of the night.
Gary Whipperman, W7 Live, along with special guest Goodall Kaiser from the West Bend Daily News, joining us tonight on the broadcast. Thanks for joining us, Goodall. We appreciate it.
Oh, my pleasure. I just realized I don't know how to do math. If Slinger won the first set, that was not their first lead of the night. That, however, was a kill by Lexi Darko, and we're tied at 3. See? Kick, save, and a view.
Nice. Didn't even do the square root of anything. I mean,
Nope.
4-2. Riley Wexler's a little frustrated. I think a lot of the Slinger kids look just a little frustrated with what's going on here.
Yeah. And that's before she finds out I keep getting her name wrong.
Yeah. Wait till after. Nice swing back row from Drifka. Abby Neidinger's best friend.
And normally setters don't get a chance to do stuff like that unless it's a dump. But that was a pretty good move.
We talked about Abby. Emily Gillen from Whitewater also watching from school, Slinger graduate. Whitewater volleyball player.
I mean, Grace Johnson was so far out of bounds when she hit that. Just the ability for her to get that angle. Nice kill by Grace Johnson again.
And Emily Gillen's roommate just happens to be Kellyanne Satiros, which is Coach Satiros' daughter, also a volleyball player at Whitewater.
They're doing pretty decent this season.
They are.
So far.
They got some really good freshmen, so that makes a huge difference. I know Kellyanne's playing quite a bit too.
Nice kill there, by Riley Alton again.
6-4.
This one might be
the barn
burner.
This one could be a lot of back and forth here.
This one might be the 30-28 one.
Saw that in the JV game in the third set.
Oh man, that was amazing.
Wow.
Net play.
Yeah,
net
it's
play,
really
net
good.
Play. Yes.
7-4. Boy, that net play is excellent on both sides.
It just, you know, you see, what, 3-4 bodies go up at a time? You
Yeah.
don't know where the ball's going.
Yep. I don't think Coach Hassey sat down yet. If she has, it's been for about 2 seconds.
Maybe between sets?
Maybe that. Elise Gillen. Erin Gillen's done a really nice job. The libero is working very, very hard tonight for Slinger, as liberos have to do.
Yeah, that's what you sign up for.
That's what you sign up for. But you know, it takes a special kind of person to do that job, and it's a tough job. You know, I always equate it like the O line. I mean, you never get a lot of credit for it, but boy, you're if you don't have one, you're sunk.
It's either that or goalie in hockey or soccer.
Yeah.
You're the last line.
Yep, exactly.
Or you're supposed to be the last line. You're supposed to be the specialist.
8-5. Ace.
Ronnie Sadonikow with a great save. Serve.
Sadonikow on the serve.
So excited, I don't know how to speak English anymore.
She's a junior. It's 9-5 West Bend East.
Nice swing by Mandy Bohm there, and then Abby Garich comes back with another one.
That one's going to be out. 10-5 East. Timeout, Slinger. You're watching W7 Live. Back live, West Bend East on the serve. They lead 10-5 following the Slinger timeout.
Swing by Gillen.
Good block, Bohm.
Good placement by Garich there.
Maybe in the net, looked like.
Yeah, looks like somebody was in the net. Which sometimes you really, obviously you just can't help that. I mean, you're playing so close to it. Served by Sadonikow, just out.
(11-6) in favor of West Bend East.
Nice serve by Drifka.
Oh, almost an ace by Drifka.
They'll take that.
They'll take the point?
Yeah, exactly. A point is a point. Good motion on it. Good placement, too. Exactly where...
Two hit on Slinger.
I mean, these teams have played relatively clean most of this
match.
Yeah,
for sure.
Wouldn't you think?
Yes, I definitely do. It's been very well played. As far as, you know, just technique and fundamentals. Oh, boy, that's a nice, great up
Wow, that was a huge up.
Skylar Mathers. And again. Oh, such a shame because that kid worked hard in the back row. Two great ups by Skylar Mathers. You see Coach Hassey encouraging her. It's great to see that.
Yeah. I mean, and that's what you should do because those were great balls and those were great saves.
13-7 East.
And Happy Trinastic getting up with Mandy Bohm in your face. That's gutsy.
They just have an answer on anything that Mandy's tried to do here tonight so far.
Pretty much almost everything. Lexi Darko again.
Darko. Cross-court swing. It's 14-7 East. They did a cheer for her. Darko gave him the thumbs up to the students.
Yep. Nice swing by Gillen there for the kill. You know, and obviously, again, we mentioned him again. Having that huge student section here has got to be, you know, a morale booster.
For sure.
Confidence for East girls who are like, okay, for once, we're going to a match and it's not just mom, dad, and like six other people.
The students are here. I mean, this is huge for them.
Nice hit by Alton.
Garwich is there, though. Lexi Darko.
Lexi Darko, Abby Garwich, Lexi Darko. I mean, just
pick your poison.
Exactly, connect the dots.
15-8 East. Boy, you got to stop this run if you're Slinger.
That might be.
They may have done it. Yep, they did it right there. Elise Gillen.
See, and I saw what was happening as it unfolded. The setter stole the back row's dig, so that kind of just fluctuated everything.
Now Bohm is out for Slinger. And that's what happens right there. Grace Johnson fires it for the point.
Grace Johnson.
Boy, right on cue, Goodall from earlier. You know, the minute she goes out, they run wild in that front row.
And see, it's an obvious tell, but you know,
it's like when mom is out of town. You know, you just go crazy.
Well, and I was gonna say it's an obvious tell, but you know, it's Garwich and Darko in the front, and then Johnson comes in when Garwich goes to the back. Good kill by Riley Alton
on that one.
And then you know when Darko goes to the back, Garwich comes back up.
Yeah.
Or is close to coming back
Well, it's
up.
a really good rotation right now for East.
It is.
Jesse Umhofer on the serve for Slinger. 16-10 East.
And that was a good move by Garwich. But if I'm the libero, I'm like, I called it. Stop, you know. And again, I understand from that point where that was a nice
jump.
kill.
Nice set by Becker, and Alton puts it down right on the line. You know, I'll tell you, as well as East has played, I think they've played exceptionally well for almost 3 sets. If you're Slinger, you almost still kind of got to be encouraged a little bit. I mean, you know, you're still right in there, and I think East is giving everything that they've got right now. And so if you got a little more in the tank, if you're Slinger, you kind of got to be feeling like, hey, maybe we can do this.
Yeah, nice tick there by Grace Johnson.
Johnson.
I agree with you completely. It's one of those, both teams are doing everything they can.
Yeah.
And it's a slight bobble on one side or the other when a point gets scored.
Boy, this is what it's all about, isn't it? This is fantastic volleyball. Great serve by Garwich. Okay. Free ball coming for East. Wow! Grace Johnson. Boy, you can see that front line licking their chops when that set goes up. Like, who's gonna get it?
I was momentarily distracted by. There was this little kid that looked like he was trying to do the 40 across, across the baseline.
Hopefully, that's not EJ Hassey.
you know, with as many coaches and athletic directors as there are here, it could have been a number of kids. Oh,
almost a double there, but no call.
and Sydney Space puts it down.
It's the same. It's like what we've been saying. It's pick your poison. It's one effort. It's somebody. You get somebody, then somebody else, and somebody else, and somebody else. There's so many weapons for West Bend East in this match.
And see, the thing for East this year is, you know, I've seen this happen over the last year or so. It's just a matter of them getting confidence, getting a little bit more skill per se, and getting everybody to hit where they should be hitting. And we've seen it. I mean, East has 4 girls that probably have 5 or more kills. You know, Garich, Spaeth, Johnson, and who's the other one? Darko, Lexi Darko. So, I mean, that's the type of thing you want to see. Everything's spread out so that you don't know where to go. You don't have to go, Mandy Bohm, go block her. Mandy Bohm, go block her. It's Mandy Bohm, go wherever the ball is, or front line, go wherever the ball is, but we don't know where it's going. I hope some of that made sense.
It did. It totally did. They played really well, and again, there's just so many options on this team. Alton, Riley Alton on the kill.
And see, that's also with Slinger. You know, you've got it's less because you've got Alton and you've got Bohm, and you know those are the 2 big ones. But they've gotten production from a few other people, from McGillen, you know, an Aaron shot by Elise Drifka here and there.
You know, East has 10 seniors on this team.
That's what they're building up.
Yeah.
They built up to this year, you know, and it's Coach Blazer's 2nd year. Last year, I remember being here for a match and her saying, "We just need to keep building. We're still kind of learning my system. We're still kind of young. We just have to keep building." And they've been doing that the last 2 years.
20-12 now, East in command in this 3rd set. That's going to be out.
Little too much English on that for Sydney Spaeth, but again, you'd rather it, you know, go out by a little than, oh, it hit the net because I didn't put enough on it.
Yeah, good point.
That was a good
here
block
come
by
the
Bohm.
Owls.
That was a good block by Bohm, who, you know, as we've said, just can get to it higher than anybody else because 6'3".
Right.
Nice serve.
Free ball coming for East.
Nice placement by Spaeth on that ball.
Good job by Drifka. Drifka on the set to Bohm for the finish. Mandy Bohm from Drifka. 2015, here come the Owls. See Coach Blazer up out of her chair.
Yep. It hasn't happened much this
No.
match.
Hannah Schaefer, the sophomore outside hitter.
See, you get contributions here and there,
Yep.
and, you know, here we go.
Becker feeling it on these serves now, 20-16.
And she's been putting them in pretty much the same spot
has.
every time.
Mandy Bohm on the kill, 20-17.
And there's a timeout being called.
Timeout, East. Becker on the serve. 20-17 East. And perfect placement. Abby Garrett.
Again and again and again and again and again.
Yep, you go with what works.
Well, when almost everything has worked.
Well, that's true. Gives you a lot of options.
Ronnie Sadonikow on the serve.
21-17 East.
And that's an
ace. Boy, the timing was perfect there. 22-17.
Okay, well, if you had 4, you're in the pool. Count your bets.
(22-17) East. Mandy Bohm.
Nice pickup by Malwitz again.
Garrett on the swing. Bohm again.
Oh, that was a good pickup by Ronnie Sadonikow.
Yeah, Sadonikow on that one. Nice job.
Just a little bit tough of an angle, which of course is going to happen. And I give Bohm all the credit, obviously, for doing what she did. I give Sadonikow a lot of credit for going after that.
Drifka on the serve.
Malwitz with the pickup there.
Uh-oh.
12 on the kill.
Guess who? Abby Garrett again.
And we are
closing in on set point for East. 23-18.
Nice pickup. Abby Trinastic there.
Whoa. Oh. Nice job again by Mathers.
Bohm just hit it off. Just off on that one.
And you can see she's got her left wrist wrapped. It's set point now for East.
I think that's a volleyball thing
is
for
it?
her.
Okay.
I don't know. This is the first time I've actually been out to Slinger to cover them. Nice roll. And that's what you do. You make them at times make a mistake. And unfortunately for the hometown crowd, Slinger made that mistake, and it's 2-1. Okay, so, again, we've got 2 options left on the poll, right?
Well, we're definitely playing 4. It's 4 or 5. It's, based on what I'm seeing right now, I'm leaning more towards 4. What about you?
I think so too. Again, I think had East not had that 5-7 point hiccup swing in the first that allowed Slinger to get back in, I think we could have seen the end of it right there.
Yeah.
Perhaps. I mean, obviously you don't want to go back and try to retcon and predict the future, but it just seems like East is playing at a bit of another level this
I would agree with that. It does definitely seem that way. I mean, if you're Slinger, what's the game plan here? I mean, what do you do?
Well, I mean, you play to win. You probably try to get at least the first couple points to try and stem any sort of tide that East might have. But if they get another couple of points, if they get out to even a 5-1 lead, it might be it might be hard for Slinger to push back.
Yeah, agree. I mean, and I think to that point, I mean, if you're Slinger, you got to come out aggressively right away. You can't be passive here and fall. I mean, you've fallen behind in every set so far tonight. You can't afford to do that now.
I don't know how you do it unless East forgets how to play volleyball for 10 points.
But you know what? They're 16 to 18-year-old kids. That happens.
Yeah, it does. It does. So, and I'm saying this tentatively because I don't want to jinx anybody or, the whole, bad juju or anything. But it just, again, it seems like East is at another level right now.
Yeah, I would agree with you on that. I think Slinger's got to find something that works. And, I think for the most part, East has been able to run their offense and do what they want. Slinger, to me, seems to be more reactionary and can't really seem to get things going in this match. I think East has just had an answer for everything that they're trying to do. And
when one team has all the answers, it's when anybody has all the answers, it's hard to play with them.
That's why I never challenge my wife in anything at all, ever.
Nope. I've got a brother-in-law, and I've got parents who've been married for eons. Don't ever challenge the wife.
No.
That's.
And I don't say it
one.
facetiously. I say it in all truthness. There's no point because I know I'm going to be wrong.
Oh,
so
you're always wrong.
Right. Exactly. Well, fourth set. Here we go.
There you go. There's an ace. That might
right
be the
away,
spark.
Elise Drifka starts out with an ace for Slinger. Just what we talked about. That's what they need.
Hi, Abby Neidinger. That's your best friend.
Yeah. Yep. Abby, hope you're enjoying the broadcast tonight. Well, probably not as much as you could be. 1-1.
That was one of those back row excuse me passes that went over the net that nobody touched. If you're Slinger, that's got to be disheartening because that was a free ball that nobody even thought about getting to, and it just dropped in.
Drew Pellant, to answer your question, Saturday we are at West Bend. We're going to be at Jumbo's Custard Burgers at 9 o'clock in the morning for the AYFL Game Day show from 9 to 10:30, and then we'll be back at 7 o'clock for West Bend East versus West Bend West in 8th grade youth football Saturday night, 7 o'clock from West Bend. Mitch Draxel, head coach of West Bend West varsity football, is going to be our guest commentator for that game. So that's where we'll be on Saturday, Drew.
That was a kill by Lexi Darko, and you're not going to be at the Sprawl on Saturday?
What's that?
You're not going to be at the Sprawl?
I got a contract to do youth football during the fall on Saturdays, so that's where I spend my Saturdays. It helps fund my girls' athletics thing. So
nice.
got to pay the bills too.
Exactly. Nice kill by Mandy Bum. Well, when you're done at Jumbo's, I may
pop over.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun time. I will be there all day shooting photos, trying to keep track of 4 teams, 5 teams.
So
at least 3 that I know of.
3-2. And I think Menominee Falls is there this weekend, if I recall. Yes, they are. Menominee Falls will be there. We were at Falls on Tuesday night. Great performance. Ashley Genver was just ridiculous. 3-3 in the fourth set.
Katie Albrecht back to serve. Whoa!
Just the way she drew it up.
Of course.
This is one of those things where just the balances just seem to keep going your way time after time after time after time.
More often than not.
And you're okay with that,
if you're Sarah Blazer, yes, you are completely okay with that. Because if they've had many mistakes, nice block.
What a block! Boy, Sydney Spate is fired up.
And you know what? She gets like that all the time. She's like that in volleyball.
Look at the energy difference between these two teams.
Yes.
It's day and night.
Exactly, and that's ultimately what's going to carry.
Out.
That is it.
Almost touched by Albrecht. She pulled back just at the last second. And a 6-2 run now for East.
And it was an incredibly smart play by her because she got down, said, okay, I know where it is.
6-3, fourth set. West Bend leading 2-1. Slinger took the first one. East has come back with the last 2.
And there was somebody in the net.
I think it was a double.
Okay. That's the one thing from here you can't really see is you can't discern what exactly the hand signals are.
I only know it by watching the judge at the net.
That was a bad pass. I think no matter what happens here, East has all the momentum if you believe in such things, which I'm sure they
do. Yeah.
Yep.
Boy, yeah, it's all going their way right now. Riley Wex with the block, but out of bounds. Nice job by Grace Johnson.
With the kill.
9-3 East. Coach Hassey may need a timeout here in short order. This thing may be getting away.
Here we go again. Another Katie Albrecht ace that just, nips the net and just falls over, confounds everybody, and forces Colleen Hassey to call a timeout.
Timeout, Slinger. 10-3 now in favor of West Bend East.
And I mean, the run is 8 points. Katie Albrecht has served 7 of them, and because I know the Albrecht name and the Albrecht lineage, again, I hope I didn't just jinx her, because I'll have a very mad Bill Albrecht coming after me.
I just got this, Goodall. I want to just read this real quick. Kelly Dwyer, who's the head coach at Wauwatosa West, and a good friend of mine, just let me know. Elizabeth Adam, who's performed the national anthem for Tosa West at a game a couple weeks ago. She got hurt in the first set, tore her ACL, MCL, and lateral meniscus. Obviously out for the season, and we just love Lizzie. She's a great supporter of ours, follower of W7, and Lizzie, so sorry to hear what's happened. I'm going to be at Tosa West next week. I want you to come and do the game with me and hang out with me courtside next week if you can. If Coach Dwyer will let you come over and hang out with me for a while. Thinking about you, Lizzie, and we'll see you soon.
You hate to hear that. You hate to see that. Anytime any girls athlete anywhere, or any male athlete, anytime you hear the words ACL, you just...
Yeah.
Nice kill by Riley Eaton.
If we get a timeout, I got a great Lizzie Adams story for you, Goodall. You'll love this. I'm going to save it for a timeout, but it's a great story. It's 10-5, West Bend East, 4th set. They lead 2-1. Slinger trying to answer. I can't get over the difference in just the energy and just the appearance of these two teams. The contrast could not be more stark than what it is.
Again, the last time, one of the last matches I was here was last year when Slinger just handed it to East pretty much. I think it might have been a 4-set win, but East is a completely different team than what it was a year ago, and obviously it shows.
Well, I put something on social media last night and said, do you think the East kids might be fired up for this game? And I said, their head coach, left and is coaching at a conference rival. I mean, this is like, Favre playing for Minnesota. I mean, these kids, this is a conference thing, and, this is a big deal.
Yeah.
At the very least, it's John Gruden coaching for Tampa Bay. How's that? 11-6.
Sure. Nice pickup.
You see,
that was a nice
right in the donut, and you can see Slinger they are just looking to, it's almost like they're waiting for bad stuff to happen.
Yeah,
and maybe I'm making too much of it, but I just, I look at their faces and it's just like, what next?
Yeah, it seems like, I guess there's some discrepancy on the call.
Oh, it's going to go back to Slinger.
Okay, that was interesting.
Well, I didn't see the call. Coach Blazer's getting an explanation right now.
I mean, she's probably not going to be happy with it
Probably
no matter
not.
what it is.
Probably not.
But as long as you get an explanation and, it doesn't seem like she's, I don't want to say histrionic, but it doesn't seem like she's like, oh my God, that was the wrong call, that was the wrong call, that was the wrong call, which coaches know when wrong calls are made.
Yeah.
I mean, you've been around this game enough, you know when wrong calls are made. So it might not have been the call she liked, but it probably was the correct call.
Well, 11-7, and ace.
That was
Riley Alton.
Ping pong of a serve.
It was one of those with Coach Dwyer. We just talked about him. He told me to do. If you got to ask, was that one mine? The answer is yes. That was yours. Gallrich. Nice job by the libero.
That was a bad touch.
Elise Gillen.
So and that was an unfortunate touch by Taylor Nye. I mean, it's one of those things that just happens. Had she not had her hands up, it would have gone in.
Whoa! Here comes Slinger.
Okay, well.
They woke up. Timeout, East. It's East 11, Slinger 10. We're going to keep it right here. I want to give a quick story about Lizzie Adams. She's a huge follower of ours, just a all-around great kid. She sang the national anthem for Tosa West versus Menominee Falls 2 weeks ago. We did that game.
Okay.
And we stream our games over Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, and on our website. YouTube has a policy that their servers and all of the back-end technology looks for copyrighted material and sends you a note saying, hey, this is a potential copyright infringement when they pick it up. They picked up Lizzie Adams' version of the national anthem and said, this is the national anthem that Pink sang at Super Bowl 52. That's how amazingly good it was and how talented this kid is.
Wow.
So that's my Lizzie Adams story. Lizzie, thinking about you, kiddo. Can't wait to see you.
Get better soon. I mean, I know it's obviously early in that process, but get better as soon as you can.
Absolutely.
Nice kill by Gillen.
Good kid, good family. She's a hard worker. If anybody's going to come back, that kid's coming back. But she's so talented in so many different things. 11-11. Fourth set. Slinger has scratched back here.
And Sydney Spaeth says...
Boy, Sydney Spaeth is just willing this team.
I mean, again, not the tallest in the world, but she's a high jumper, which means get up.
Senior middle, I love her energy.
She's always like this. I see her gymnastics meets, she's like this. I see her high jumps. She misses the bar by a half a clip, and she turns around and says, okay, I'll get it next time. No big deal.
Love kids like that. Those are the kids you just want to be around.
That was a good move by Nye to get that ball back over the net.
Drifka!
Wow.
On the swing and the kill, Elise Drifka.
What's that old saying? The news of our demise might
be somewhat premature, says Mark Twain. Not bad for an internet video guy, huh? 12-12.
Nice move there
by Drifka.
Yep.
Mandy Bohm. Again, Mandy Bohm. And she will not be denied tonight.
Not on that one, anyway.
Mandy Bohm makes it 13-12. Slinger.
There's a lift.
That a lift?
Yep, that's a lift.
Nice swing by Garrett down the line. 13-13. This match has been everything that we wanted and more. I'll tell you, you don't get better. This is as good as it gets.
I mean, this set has been incredible.
Yes.
Nice swing.
Nice job by Umhofer on the up. Libero gets it over. Here comes a free ball for East. Who are they going to? Darko. Bohm the other way. Mandy Bohm. Cross-court kill for the Owls. Bohm's feeling it now, Goodall.
Yeah.
This is where you go with the hot hand, right? I mean, this is, you know, you got momentum. She's got it figured out. You got to keep feeding it to her. You got to feed the beast now. And
once again, you give it to the 6'3" girl and say, go have fun.
Absolutely. It's not rocket science, right?
Thank gosh it's not. Oh, that was a nice block by Bohm. Did you see that?
Yep.
How
sure
she
did.
Stretched? Wow. Look, did you see that East bench get up?
Wow. Look at the East kids. They are fired up.
I think Abby Trinastic just, said probably some very interesting words. I'll just say that. I don't know exactly. We don't have anybody mic'd up, which is a good thing, I guess.
That is a good thing.
Heck, sometimes I try not to say something really bad.
Almost worried about us being mic'd up. 14-14.
Nice set. And, good.
Out.
Ooh, good place. Good idea by Grace Johnson. That was a good idea. Just a little, what's the word I'm looking for? Little tough on the push.
Yep. Little strong.
That's the word I was looking. Strong is the word I was looking for. Sometimes
Hey, my old timers kicks in like every hour, so you're lucky you even got me on this one.
No,
Dark
oh,
out, nice
wow.
up. Wow.
Oh, no.
Too bad.
That was
great. Aaron Gillen with a fantastic save there on the other
that was
side.
a nice push by Hannah Murray.
Yeah,
Just
Murray,
didn't get enough on
and
it.
Gillen did a great job, just not enough. 15 all.
Mandy Bohm.
Mandy Bohm.
Mandy Bohm. Mandy Bohm.
And
now she's out, so if East is going to make a move.
This is the time, right? This is where they got to make it if they're going to do it.
Excuse me. Yes, this is the time. This is the place until, because they've got 3 rotations with her out.
Here comes Gillen, Aaron Gillen on the serve.
Great defense by Drifka. Nice. Ooh. That's the second time or so that.
Wow, Alton, that looked like it was out.
They call a tip on it, or they call a touch.
Oh, did they call a touch?
Yep.
Oh, okay. All right.
So, yes, it should be 17-15.
17-15 Slinger.
That math I can do. 16 plus 1 is
16
17.
plus 1. Hold on a second. No, there's no carrying anything on that one.
That was a great serve.
For Gillen. 18-15 Owls. Coach Blazer is up, and she wants a timeout.
Yep.
It's 18-15 Slinger in the 4th set.
Gillen up and serving.
Well, here we go. 18-15 Slinger.
And that is a lift call on Slinger. Okay, so deadline says let's finish this now. Volleyball fan of me says sure, 5, 6, 12 sets. Let's go 12.
You newspaper guys and your deadlines.
Man, you gotta.
My deadline is every 5 seconds. 18-16 Slinger. Drifka.
Nice hit.
Nice hit there.
And a good shadow by.
Wow, Grace Johnson.
I think Grace Johnson wants this one.
Yeah, you might be right.
I just think.
Well, here's a challenge for you. We got to pick a W7 Live player of the game when this thing's over. I don't even know where to go with that. Oh.
Can we just say whoever scores the last point of the match?
You know what? It may be that or just draw a name out of a hat. I don't think you can go wrong with whoever you pick.
I mean, I have an idea. If Slinger comes back to win this, I have an idea.
Yeah, I have an idea.
Even though it's unfair to single out anybody.
Yeah, I would agree. Johnson again, and boy, she's a candidate for sure. Grace Johnson.
I mean, they've got 4 of them. Slinger's got at least 3 of them.
Yeah.
You could be player of the game. I mean, can
I'm going to be the only one that couldn't be. How's that?
Well, then you that takes away my vote.
Out. 19-19.
Hold on to your seatbelts.
Oh, just over. Alton is out.
Wow. See, I wasn't paying close enough attention. I was trying to figure out if it actually hit out or not.
20-19, East has retaken the lead. Alton on the swing, 20-20.
I told you one of these sets is going to go 30-28. Set by Nye. Gillen on the kill.
(21-20) Slinger.
That was a kill. I mean, that's what you call it. It was a good move. It's a very good move by Garich.
Well, we're tied again, 21-21.
Of course we are.
What else would we be? Fourth set, 2-1 West Bend East. Trying to close this thing out.
Ronnie Sinanikow on the serve.
Uh-oh.
She's got a... That's 4
nice.
hits.
Boy, that all comes back to the serve there.
Yeah, that all goes back to the serve. She's had... Oh, man, I don't even know because can't count real quick. She's had at least 3 aces tonight.
22-21 now, East. Becker on the swing. And the block, Abby Becker. 22-22, and guess who's back in the middle?
6'3", Mandy Bohm.
Can't miss her. Mandy Bohm back in the middle for Slinger. 22-22.
Nice kill there attempt by Garich.
Here she comes again. Blocked by Bohm, but out of bounds.
So that goes on down as a kill by Garich. You know, that actually might be strategy they might have. Try and get it, to spring off of her from one side
off
to
of Bohm,
another.
yeah, that's a very good point. East closing in on possible match point.
Nice dig by Malwitz.
Mandy Bohm!
You can't give it right to her.
It's almost like they forgot that she was in there because the way it was just kind of laid up there in the middle. I'm like, that's going to be an easy one for her. 23-23.
Drifter with the serve. That
Darko, good block. Bohm on the block.
Of course.
A nice job by Garich. Match point for East.
Oh, man.
I want 5 sets. Come on, Slinger.
And there's a timeout.
Timeout. Slinger. 24-23 will set the stage here. 4th set. First one went to Slinger. Next 2 went to East. We're in set 4. It's 24-23 in favor of West Bend East. Got to win by 2, so a point here for the Suns gives them victory. 3-1. If Slinger can crawl back into this thing, we try to force a 5th set.
Just don't hit it right at Mandy Bohm.
Here we go. Garich on the serve.
Good pickup.
Set up for Johnson. Wex. Riley Wex says we're not going home yet. 24-24. Well, Slinger dodged a bullet there, Goodall.
I told you, one of these is going to be 30-28. Might as well be this one.
Hannah Murray will serve. I said Hannah Murray, not Ann Murray. Double on East.
That's a two-hit. Yeah.
And it's set point for the Owls. 25-24. They can force a fifth set if they can get this point. Here's Hannah Murray. Great serve. Grace Johnson on the return. Drifka. Gallrich has it though. Back up again for Johnson. Nice job by the libero for Slinger.
All right, who
Drifka
wants
gets
this
it back
one?
over. A block! Riley Alton on the block. It's 26-24. Slinger wins set 4. And we're going 5.
So,
if you had 5 in the pool, guess what? You're our big winner tonight.
You get a handshake or something, right?
Something like that.
I don't have any money.
Now in the fifth, it's to 15, right?
Yes.
So it's first to 15, and boy, momentum is huge in a fifth set.
Yes, it is. I mean, generally, if a team gets to 10, more often than not, that team, the first team to get to 10, will carry through.
I talked to Coach Hassey at practice last night, and she told me she thought this thing would go 5 sets. She was pretty confident that it would.
Of course, because again, you know, it's the home team. You know, it's the right. I guess you can call it. You can call it a rivalry, especially this year.
Oh,
again,
I think there's no question about it.
You know, this is going to be very interesting to see how this set unfolds. It's cliche to say, but whoever makes the fewest errors, especially in the first, within the first 10 total points.
Yeah, those first few points are critical, aren't they?
Yes.
Well, you really can't say enough good things about both teams. I mean, this is one of the, and it sounds cliche, boy, it's too bad either of them have to lose, but it really is, because I think they've both played exceptionally well tonight.
Yeah, I mean, again, for 80% of this match, you'd think East was in control and East had it. And truthfully, I think that first set comeback obviously set the stage for this, but because I go back to it and say, you never want to say what if, but I think if East had won that first set, it would have been three sets. We would have been done a while ago.
Yeah.
Now we're here. We're having fun.
Oh, this is fun too.
Everybody in the East student section is standing for this final set. And
they got the big heads out. They're all,
yep.
It's a blackout for the Suns tonight.
They're having
I guess
fun.
it's what, Eclipse Day? Is that what you'd call it? If they're the Suns and it's a blackout, is that what it is?
I don't know.
Solar eclipse? Do they call it that? Or do they just call it a blackout?
I don't know.
We'll have to get a ruling on that, I think. If you're the
Suns,
Suns,
I think they call it a blackout, but you could call it a solar eclipse. I mean,
if you're the Suns and you wear all black, I mean that's a solar eclipse. I mean, this is like a Geico commercial.
There's some logic to that. There's probably
twisted, weird logic and all. Twisted, strange, bizarre things that nobody else would ever think of.
Yeah, but that's all of us all the time.
Right. Well, fifth set. Free volleyball tonight, courtesy of W7 and the West Bend Daily News.
I don't necessarily know if it's free volleyball. I mean, if we're like 2018 at some point, yeah, okay, I'll say free volleyball then.
Well, here we go. Well, it did go 26-24 in the last set. So.
Yeah.
Wex is out on the tip. 1-0 East. And when you go to 15, every single point matters. Not that it doesn't always, but it's amplified.
I mean, they're cliches upon cliches, but they're all true. I mean, if they weren't true,
you wouldn't use them.
Exactly. It wouldn't be cliches. Great serve there by Katie Albrecht.
Nice set.
It's just Mandy Bohm is right there to.
Yep. Great tip.
Good tip by
Elise Gillen. Abby Neidiger, Emily Gillen, you guys having fun out there?
I would think they would be, considering their team is down 2-1. And they're watching and cheering them on.
1-1, fifth set.
Service error.
Unforced service error on Murray, Hannah Murray.
I think that's maybe the 10th total for both sides, which is signs of two very good teams.
Yeah.
And in 5 sets too. You're right. That's
boom.
Nice pickup.
Like Garwich has been there every time. Front row, back row, wherever they put her, she's doing it. Almost a lift there. Johnson.
You can see East bench wants to erupt.
Yeah. I know they are literally on the edge of their seat.
Grace,
now they're out of it.
Now they're off because Grace Johnson got a kill. I mean,
(3-1) East. Mandy Bohm.
She's a cheat code.
And she's out. And she's out now.
Okay, so we'll see what happens, but
a cheat code. I like that.
I mean,
I'm going to use it. Can I use that?
Yeah.
I'll give you credit when I use it. I always do.
Go ahead.
I like that. You know who's a cheat code is McKenna Wooker for Brookfield Central.
Yes.
That kid's a cheat code.
Whoa, wait, was that? That was interesting.
Slinger Wrestling is on tonight, ironically. We're in the Slinger Wrestling pit here. Up in the nest at Slinger High School. Thank you to Mr. Daniel for such great accommodations and hooking us up here tonight. It's been fantastic. Right into the net on the serve, and that's been a rare error for you. You can pronounce it any better than I can at all.
Ronnie Sedonikow.
Sedonikow.
That's been a rare error all night. I don't think we've had more than 10 service errors between the two teams, which tells you a lot.
Yes, and she's done a great job serving.
Oh, yeah, she has.
4-3 now, East. This is Umhofer on the serve.
Ooh, that could have been dangerous. And Grace Johnson.
Johnson, perfect. Boy, do you swing, then it's just a tip and you don't know what to do with it.
Good gosh, I don't know. You can vote so many ways.
I know. I don't. I have no idea.
Every time Grace Johnson does something, she's got my vote. Then Mandy Bohm does something, and, or here we go. Lexi Darko does something, and you're just like, whoops.
5-3 East.
Nice placement on that one.
That's out. 5-4. Becker was close to a lift there, I think, really close, but good placement to your point.
Yeah, no, I mean, it was, and those are the split-second calls that you have to make or not make.
Alton on the serve, Riley Alton.
And Grace Johnson knows exactly where to put it. All the time in terms of tipping that ball.
Boy, what skill that is to do that.
I mean, yeah, not just, okay, it's down the line, I'm smacking it, or it's, I'm smacking it into the center, but I'm tipping it just so it goes over and falls right down exactly on the opposite side of me.
And just the awareness and the court intelligence, that's amazing. That is fantastic to see. 6-4 East, fifth set, 2 apiece.
Nice pickup.
Yep, that was a nice swing by Becker.
And that unfortunately hit out of bounds.
Garridge hits it out of bounds at 6-5.
See, and she was doing so good with those on the other side, on the even sets, I guess you would call them.
Cheat code back in the middle.
Oh, Lord.
Uh-oh. Boy, huge error.
Wow, that's miscommunication.
Abby Becker looked shocked that she was supposed to get that.
I don't know. Those are the points where, as a coach, you're most upset,
Oh, Mandy Bohm!
Well, can't be upset when you have that on your side.
Sick. Hello, Lisa Stigler from Menominee Falls. Stiglers are some of our biggest followers. They're a great family. Katie, Cammie, Chad, Lisa, good to see all you guys. Hope you're doing well. You tuned in at a perfect time. And
ace by Drifka.
Elise Drifka. How's that, Abby?
Hi, Abby. How you doing?
7-7.
20-18 is going to be your final in this set.
Darko!
Unless that happens some more.
Lexi Darko makes it 8-7 East.
Okay, can that be my momentary MVP?
Okay, now for that point, the MVP was Lexi Darko. Who will be in the next point, Goodall?
The owl. The owl in the center.
The Sun Owl is the player of the game. Set up for Garrett. Tipped it. Nice up by Drifka.
Yes.
Gillen on the swing. Elise Gillen. And it's 8-8 in the fifth set.
See, and I'll say this. Kelly Nye is upset, and I didn't see the front of it, obviously, but and I'm glad she is, and I'm glad she has passion, and she's showing it. It's not one of those, oh, I missed it. It's, no, that, I got that ball. I wasn't on the court, didn't really see the front of it, but I like the passion they're all having.
Hey, shout out to our good buddy, Robbie Schmidt. Robbie, good to see you, bud. Yeah, we're having a fantastic time up in the nest here.
Wow.
8-8, fifth set. Drifka.
Nice move by Spaeth, knowing exactly where she wants to go with that.
A good rally here. Somebody's going to strike. You can feel it coming.
And
Garrett tried to swing deep, and the point goes to Slinger.
Out of bounds.
Slinger Wrestling says the sun has set and the Owls thrive at night. I love that. 9-8 Slinger.
Graziano, I'm quoting you on that.
Thought they might set up for Bohm there, didn't.
It looked like it, and here we go.
Here she comes. The block by guess who? The new MVP, number 2, Sydney Spaeth. We're having too much fun up here, you know it?
Oh, man. I mean, how many MVP medals?
I know. I only have 3 headsets, so, you know, and we both are going to want to talk to whoever it is, so it's going to have to be one person.
I mean,
Riley Alton, the new MVP for tonight.
I mean, I could abdicate and you could bring 2 up here. I'm fine with that because I got.
If you're going to pick 2, you might as well pick 12. I mean, you know, where does it end?
Bring them all up. Bring them all up.
Grace Johnson setting up for Alton.
Alton.
Riley Alton. Yep. 2 in a row for number 3. Timeout East.
Wow. I mean, if you had told me middle of set 1 this was happening, I would have said no.
Right?
If you had told me beginning of set 4 this is happening, I would have said probably not. I don't believe what I just saw. I mean, can I pay homage?
That's nice. That's to Al Michaels, right?
That's yes. I mean, that's Al Michaels. I think Vince Scully did it too.
Oh, you're right. Vince Scully. That was from the '88 World Series.
Yes, that was Kirk Gibson.
When Kirk Gibson hit the home run, and we're totally dating ourselves here, by the way. If you say '88, kids are like, "What are you talking about? What's '88?"
You don't want to know how old I was in '88. That might make you a little bit more.
I was these kids' age back then.
I was not yet double digits.
Killing me, Goodall, killing me.
It happens. Ooh.
11-9, Slinger.
Yep. That's all you need to do at this point. Just get it over. Nice.
Riley.
Wex.
No idea, Wex. Down the line.
You had to bring it up, didn't you?
Always, my friend.
All right.
Always.
If she's the MVP of the moment, an MVP of the whatever, please ask her.
12-9 Slinger. Boy, what a match.
Grace Johnson off the block.
Becker tried to get the block out of bounds.
Yep, and right there, Colleen was just talking to Wex. This is the block. This is the formation.
Always coaching. You love coaches like that.
Oh my gosh, yes you do. Because you have time to just even the seconds.
Nice serve.
Nice serve.
Ronnie again, boy, she's done well tonight on those serves.
Yes, she has.
Setting up for Johnson. Out. And it's 12-10. 13-10. Slinger.
See, and that's the thing. Grace was looking for that call, that touch call. Again, it's going so fast, I can't really tell.
13-10 Slinger. Uh-oh. Boy, wrong time for that. Abby Gulrich. You know what? That may be her first mistake of the match. And it could not have come at a worse time. It's match point for the Owls. I did not see that coming.
No, she's been so phenomenal on defense tonight that that's like lipping a putt out, man. That's lipping a putt out. That's Tiger Woods lipping a putt out on 18. You feel awful right now because she's had an incredible game.
Coach Dobson checking in, Slinger girls basketball coach and a terrific friend of W7.
Hi Tony, how's it going?
Just love Tony Dobson and all he does for the Slinger program. Such an asset.
For the Slinger program, for the Slinger community too.
Match point for the Owls and A's to finish it. Jesse Umhofer. And Slinger wins it in 5. Wow.
I don't know.
Everything you could want and more in a match, and I am at a complete loss, Goodall, on who we're going to bring up here.
Jesse,
we could
Riley,
go with Umhofer.
Mandy.
We could go with Jesse. She got the last point, but I don't know. I don't know what you do with this. What a match. We're going to take a break, catch our breath, and we're going to bring a certain young lady up here. Hang with us. We'll get her up here as quickly as we can. Slinger wins it in 5. You're watching W7 Live. Well, W7 Live, I finally caught my breath after this unbelievable match. Our W7 Live player of the game tonight is Mandy Bohm from the Slinger Owls. First of all, Mandy, terrific match tonight.
Thank you.
I mean, you guys, it is the best volleyball match I've ever seen, and that doesn't say a lot. I haven't seen a ton, but I will tell you there was so many ups and downs all the way through. Talk about just the emotions, first of all, of just what the emotions were like, from the bench, from Coach Hassey. I mean, there were so many things at play here tonight.
Well, the biggest thing is there are so many momentum shifts in the game. You can't get in your head. You have to just have that mindset that you will come out in the end and that you can work together as a team to just get through those moments where the other team may get runs on you, but you know that you'll come out stronger. I
felt like in the fourth set, you guys were down 2-1, and East kind of had they were starting to build a lead again. I felt like maybe the team got a little deflated, a little discouraged, and then you came in. I saw a couple quick points, and it just seemed to just turn on a dime from there. And it seems like, this is really a senior-led team. Is that a fair statement to say that?
I'd say that, yeah. There's a lot of moments in the games where you just see that one person who kind of just brings the whole team back together. And, I mean, it could be a freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, but, I mean.
We had such a hard time picking who the player of the game was. I still say game, that's a basketball thing, but player of the match was, because there were so many different people you could pick. I mean, any of your teammates, you guys you played so well together. What did Coach Hassey say at the end? I mean, I'm sure it was kind of crazy, but what did she tell you guys?
She just told us she was really proud that we were able to come out in the end, and even though we did have those moments where we thought it was all going to fall apart, I mean, like, she just always encourages us to just come back together and just focus on the little things to bring the match back together.
What does it mean for you guys to win this for her? I mean, obviously she coached at West Bend East for 15 years, and if you saw after the match, I mean, she was very emotional. What did it mean for you guys to be able to bring this in for her?
It's just such a good feeling to make somebody that you look up to proud of you, especially in something so intense like this. It's just that feeling that you get at the end, that final point. I can't describe it.
What does she bring to this team? I mean, what do you look at and say, Coach Hassey really gives us this? Is there one? I'm sure there's not one thing. There's 101 things, but what's one thing that you can point to?
Well, she, even in like practices and like especially in games, she always is just pushing us to like do our best. And when she sees that we're getting down, she just always knows the right things to say to just make sure that we're pushing through everything.
The one thing that really struck me tonight about your team was, and I think you said it very well, it could be a freshman, could be a sophomore. I mean, Skylar Mathers came up and played huge in the back row on a couple of occasions, a couple of saves. Maybe the points didn't go that way, but you could see everybody was all in. Do you feel that way, like from a team standpoint, you guys are just all in?
Yeah, I think as a team we're very close on and off the court. I think we play very well together, and everybody brings something different to the team, and it just all comes together, and it's amazing to play with them. I love it. What
do you want to leave for a legacy? You're a senior here. This is it. I mean, it's got to be hard and exciting both, I suppose. But what kind of legacy do you want to leave for the kids coming after you?
I want to set an example for the younger kids, especially middles, to just keep pushing to get better, because every practice, every game, you are always getting better. And just if you give up on yourself or think that you can't do it, like, you won't be able to do it. So you just have to have so much confidence in yourself that you know that you can do it.
That's great. Well, Mandy, congratulations on a fantastic match. Slinger wins tonight 3-2 in one of the best volleyball games I've ever seen. For Mandy Bohm, Gary Whipperman, W7 Live. Gedal Kaiser, thanks for joining us tonight on the broadcast. We'll see you Tuesday from Brookfield Central as the Brookfield Central Lancers host the Sussex Hamilton Chargers. 6:45 pregame, 7 o'clock first serve. You've been watching Slinger Girls Volleyball on W7 Live. Have a great rest of your night.